We're giving away these brand new size 10 Travis Scott Jumpman jacks. This is your last chance to enter for our May giveaway. All you gotta do is subscribe to our channel and comment down below your favorite Travis Scott of all time. We'll be announcing the winner on May 29th. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. These pure money threes are looking like dirty money threes, but I know just how to fix that. I'm Vick Almighty, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to bring these 2018 pure monies back to life. Let's get started. These things are cooked. I bought these off eBay for a good 50 bucks. At first, I thought they were a steal, but once I got them in, I realized we got a lot of separation. First things first, I'm gonna put the left shoe to the side for before and after purposes. The toughest part about this restoration is gonna be removing all the yellowing. There is some heavy yellowing going on. I'm not sure if I could get it all out, but I gotta start the process because this takes several days. So to do so, I'm gonna clean up the soles first, get them as clean as possible before I put them inside the indoor setup. I'm not gonna worry about the uppers right now. I got a sharp blade. I'm gonna cut the thread so I can separate the toe cap from the uppers. All separated. I'm only gonna be focusing on the midsole and the outsole right now. I gotta get everything set up so I can start the cleaning. Got my cleaning mat to keep things neat, bowl with water, rejuvenator solution, medium bristle brush and brass bristle brush. We only need those two brushes. The medium bristle brush is gonna be for the midsole and the brass for these outsoles and toe cap. We gotta get these as clean as possible so the UV rays and the sole sauce can do its work. All done with the deep cleaning process of the outsoles. I spent a lot of time getting inside the crevices. Now we're on to Rejuvenator Soul Revive. This shoe has been heavily worn. That's why there's a lot of yellowing going on, specifically on this top area and the bottom. It's gonna be really hard to get it back to its original state, but we're gonna try our best. All right, let's get on to the cleaning. We did get the sole out of the Vick 2000. After about 7 days, these are the results. I wanna say after the 5th day, they tapped out. As you can see right here where there's a lot of wear and tear, in the center area and the bottom, there's still some deep yellowing. That didn't come out at all. Other than that, the rest of the sole does look a lot better. If you look at it from the side, it does look a lot icier. I did put them in the indoor setup for 7 days, but when the shoes are this worn down, there's only so much you can do. Let's keep it moving on to the cleaning. We are gonna be using the Rejuvenator Signature Shoe Cleaning Kit. I need to put this shoe into the washing machine. The uppers are toast. The soles are clean. We already used the stiff bristle brush, but we just gotta wipe off all the Soul Revive. So the only two brushes I'm gonna be using is a soft bristle brush and the medium bristle brush. We gotta get these uppers as clean as possible, then put them in the washing machine. But first, I'm gonna use the compressor and a brush to remove any surface dust from the uppers and insides of the shoes. The air compressor helped out a ton. Now I'm on to the cleaning. I'm gonna start with a soft bristle brush to give the uppers a good scrub. This entire shoe is dirty all around, especially the elephant print. So I need to make sure I give those sections a couple of passes. Can't forget to scrub behind the back tab. Dirt can easily trap in these areas. Uppers are clean inside and out. Now I'm going to be using the medium bristle brush to wipe off any remaining Soul Revive from the soles before tackling the insoles. Since these are used, it's always a good idea to give these a good scrub on both sides. Last step is the laces. Now that everything's been cleaned up, I'm going to load up the Rejuvenator Stingo laundry bag and head to the washing machine. Hopefully my new washing machine is here. Whatever. Still don't know how to use this. Where's the start? Actually, it's over here. All done with the cleaning process. I let these shoes dry outside for several hours underneath the sun. The UV rays from the sun help brighten up the shoe all around so it's a little bit whiter. The sock liner looks good inside as well. The elephant print and the white stitching all around the sneaker is back to white. Now we have a lot of prep work to take care of. Before I can even think about applying new glue to the uppers and the soles, I gotta remove all the old glue. If I don't do that and just apply new glue, it's not gonna hold up at all. So to properly remove the glue on the uppers, I'm gonna use a sharp blade. I'm gonna carefully remove that layer of glue on the elephant print. For the leather, I'm just gonna be using some acetone and cotton balls. The prep continues. For the Dremel, I'm gonna be using a few different Dremel bits. For the uppers, we got all the old glue off, but for the elephant print, we still have to go in and roughen up the material some more. Now for the rubber soles, specifically on the toe cap area, there's a lot of residue. I don't wanna damage the rubber, so for that, I'll be using a steel Dremel bit. Lastly, for the polyurethane, I'll be using a lighter grit sanding bit. All I really wanna do is create enough friction to remove the old glue without damaging the polyurethane. Dremeling is complete, we got all the old glue off, and to finish the prep, we're gonna be using some acetone and cotton balls to finish wiping off the remaining glue on the inside. While I'm at it, I'm also gonna strip the midsoles. We gotta get rid of all the old paint. Glue is completely off. Before we glue these onto the uppers, we're gonna take care of the paint job, but first, let's tape it up. All taped up, let's lay down the paint. For this, I'm gonna be using Jacquard White with the airbrush. If you don't have an airbrush setup, you can always hand paint areas like this with a brush. However, the airbrush is a lot faster. It helps prevent the look of any brush strokes on areas like the midsole. After about 7 coats, the white paint is fully solid, but with the amount of paint I laid down and the pores on the midsole, it created a rough texture. So to eliminate that, I'm gonna be using 800 grit sandpaper and 1200 grit sandpaper. I'm gonna go back and forth and eliminate the roughness. This part shouldn't be too hard. Once that's all done, I'm gonna go back with one more coat of paint to finish off the paint job. Last step, let's go outside, protect the paint job with some Krylon matte finish. Paint job is complete, looks nice and smooth. Now we're on to the glue. For this, we're gonna be using some Bar Super Stick. Let's go next door. I have to apply a smooth, even coat of glue all over the bottom of the upper and the top of the sole. Once I lay down the glue, these areas need to sit for a couple of hours before I can stick everything together. Glue's been applied, now it's time to stick everything together. As is, the glue is not tacky. That's what the heat gun is for. I'll apply a little bit of heat, then stick everything together. I like to start at the front, jump to the back, then do all the sides. You wanna take your time doing this step, you only get one shot at it. You also wanna use very little heat. Glue job is complete. Now we still gotta go back and apply some stitching to the toe cap. We got the sewing gauze and some white thread. All right, all that's left to do is to lace it up. Alright guys, that's gonna bring us to an end on these 2018 Pure Money Jordan 3s. These cleaned up nicely all around. At first, they were covered in grime inside and out, but after a good deep clean, we got them back to white. Not only that, but we got the shoe fully wearable again, gave it a full reglue. The original shoe was kept in bad conditions, so there was separation all around. But after the full reglue, cleaning it up, applying some new paint, and removing the oxidation from the soles, we got the shoe looking almost brand new. I would say the biggest difference about this restoration is how clean they turned out and how white they look. And that's thanks to our Reshoevn8r products that you can find at reshoevn8r.com. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions about restorations or customs. I'll be answering any questions you guys have during the first hour after this video drops. This is Vick Almighty. I'll catch you guys next Monday. See you guys.